What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Jordan from the React back with another video. And today we had an AP Top 25 poll release. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, gang. I want to see what they be talking about because it's just saying that title. It say Alabama dropped 6 spots. Dogs up to number 4. Texas down to number 17. Let's go ahead and get to the video because the title just excited me. No cap. Let's go.
Breaking news from college football.
Let's get it.
AP Top 25.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I told y'all I was going to be number 10. I told y'all I was going to be 9 and 10. All right. So we got Ohio State. Indiana should not be 2. We already know when the playoffs start, Indiana is going to be dog terrible. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Once they get into the playoffs and they lose, I'm telling you. This nigga just say, he said Eagles K too. Bro, he did say Eagles K. But anyway, I'm reacting to somebody that just commented on my video. But anyway, Indiana's not gonna be they're gonna be going from the playoffs. They're gonna probably get first round exits. I'm gonna keep it real. Whoever they play, they suck. Alright, Texas A&M. You should have lost to South Carolina. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That game was crazy. Georgia. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Georgia big dog. We really win SEC championship and national championship. Mark my words. You heard it here first. We're winning the national championship and the SEC championship. So go ahead and get ready for another Georgia hosting the national championship in Miami. Anyway, we got Ole Miss. Ole Miss, you struggle. I think you were struggling with Florida. I reacted to the game, but they blocked it. Ole Miss was struggling with Florida. They ain't really no threat. Texas Tech ain't no threat. Oregon, not no threat. Oklahoma, not no threat. Y'all just did business. Y'all just did what I need y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all very much. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, thank you very much. I appreciate you, my boy. Notre Dame, we know y'all. If we please play us. I really want our rematch. Please play us. Y'all suck. Y'all know y'all got lucky with that win. Oh my mama. Please play us again. Please. We'll show you real quick. Oh my mama. And then we got Alabama number 10. Bum ass Alabama. Roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide this, roll Tide that. Nigga, you suck, my nigga. Nigga, you are ass. Fuck. Trash ass fucking Alabama team. Terrible. We got Ty Sims think you finna win it all. Boy, you not winning no national championship, boy.
Is out. Georgia is up to number 4 in the latest rankings after a big win over Texas on Saturday.
Oh yeah, and I gotta do another video just because we got the number 1 class of 2028, Jaden Wade that plays for IMG Academy, committed to Georgia. Gotta do a video on that. Y'all should be scared, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Alabama fans, SEC, y'all should be scared. And we got the number 1 Jared Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Jared Curtis, class of 2026, number 1 QB in the nation. We got the number 2028 QB in the nation, numbers 2026 QB in the nation. Y'all should be scared. That G ain't going nowhere, buddy. Yeah.
The Bulldogs moving up 1 spot, and Alabama's loss to Oklahoma and Tuscaloosa, of course, affects this as well. The SEC has 5 teams in the top 10. Texas A&M stays at 3 after the 27-point comeback win over South Carolina. Then there's Ole Miss at 5 after a close
just
win
works in our
Florida.
favor,
You
bro.
got Oklahoma at 8 and
man, but guess what? Watch they still don't talk about Georgia. Watch, I'm telling you.
6 spots at number 10. You've also got Ohio State and Indiana remaining in the top 2 spots. If we continue to go,
okay, we got BYU, Vanderbilt, Utah, Miami, Georgia Tech. Oh yeah, Georgia Tech. We play y'all. I expect y'all to play like Tom Brady in 04. I already expect it. So when we play y'all, I already expect it. I'm already knowing. Texas. I made a video and it got blocked, but you're lucky. It's everything I said in that video. I'm saying in this video. Texas K, SEC's K, Alabama K, till I'm in the grave. You know what I'm saying? Texas, we own you. You cannot speak on us. When you mention Georgia, don't even say nothing. We own you. We're 3-0 against y'all. How many more butt whippings do we have to show y'all? Y'all not an SEC team. Y'all are a Big 12 team. Just to let you know. Get the record straight. Y'all are a Big 12 team, not an SEC team. You will never be an SEC team. We own you, so shut up. When you talk about daddy, don't even bring daddy in the mix. because we own you.
A little bit further down, Texas dropping
like a good little boy.
spots after once again losing at Georgia, and Georgia Tech moving down after a win, but it was a tight one. So they are at number 15. Miami at 14 remains the highest ranked ACC team. A few more teams moving up as well. If we move a little bit further down in the rankings, the final group of teams, you've got North Texas. Stay keen coverage. Discuss the latest AP.
Why they still don't talk about Georgia?
Poll, and my eyes go straight to the red down arrow next to Alabama. 6 spots after losing to a number 11 ranked team.
Popping all that big boy junk, talking about y'all. Alabama looks like a national championship team. Alabama look like nigga, you suck. Go ahead, Damian Harris. What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
Watched it, Damian Harris. What
you gotta say?
Okay. When you don't take care of business, which is winning football games, you leave your fate in the hands of people who sit in a room and deliberate. And a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. Some people have some loyalty to certain places, certain conferences. They want to make it fair for everybody. That's why the main thing is the main thing, Emily Proud. You've got to win the game.
You got to win the game.
Be worried about, oh, well, we can drop this or we have an opportunity. No, when you don't take care of business and control your own destiny, leave your fate in the hands of other people.
What's wrong with you?
Quite frankly, it really doesn't matter what I think.
It don't matter
about where they should be ranked.
I thought
this was a very competitive game. I mean, going into it, I thought Oklahoma was a good team that could present a lot of challenges to Alabama, even though they were playing at home, and it proved to be true.
Oh my God! Look at German Bernard. Got seven receptions for 71 yards. That's your best wide receiver, and he's going to be gone next season. So you stuck with next season. You stuck with painted fingernails, Ryan Williams. You stuck with wasn't it Lazier Brooks, and you stuck with what? Who else? I don't know. Shit, look at try it next year.
Drop too far, and I can't really comment on that.
But just straight up, is this the number 10 team in the country, Alabama, based on what you've seen? Do you think that's fair to look at them that way?
I can answer that, and I can say no. I don't think they're the 10th best team in the country, but again, there's so many different metrics, there's so many different factors that go into this evaluation process. When you don't win the games that are in front of you, this is the result that you get. You leave your fate in the hands of somebody else. That's what Alabama did.
Brad, what do you think about that drop? Go ahead.
This is a massive overreaction from AP poll voters. And I don't think we're going to see the selection committee, those folks in that room in Grapevine, Texas, have this much of an overreaction. Those who watched that game inside Bryant-Denny Stadium saw Alabama double up Oklahoma in yardage. Oklahoma had 212 total yards in that game, benefited from 3 giveaways for Alabama. And by the way, that's the lowest total yards Oklahoma has scored in a win since 2021. So you put those teams on a neutral field, does Bama win? Does Bama win a rematch possibly in the playoffs? So I wouldn't have.
I know they lost today.
Bama dropping outside of that top 7 range. Man. You know, it would not surprise me if the committee obviously puts Oklahoma ahead of Alabama due to the head-to-head. But if we're going by metrics, I mean, Alabama has 4 ranked wins. Oklahoma has 3. Alabama has a better strength of record. They have a better strength of schedule.
That don't matter. All that strength of schedule and all that, it don't matter. They lost.
And they
lost to Oklahoma and FSU.
So I know head-to-head matters, but it only matters when all other metrics even themselves out.
I'm glad Brad said all that, so I didn't have to sit up here and be a homer and be like, no way, there's no way you should have dropped him that far. So, Brad, I thank you. I wanted to get up here and be as neutral as possible. Great counterpart right there.
There we go. You mentioned, too, that, of course, that Alabama and Oklahoma are going to be connected when it comes to this head-to-head matchup now that they both have equal records. But, Brad, you said you wouldn't be surprised necessarily if Oklahoma is ahead of Alabama in the rankings. Do you anticipate that happening like we've seen in the AP poll?
In my own projection for Tuesday night, I think the committee is going to do the right thing and look at the full body of work. Alabama has faced an arguably tougher schedule.
Gang, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me keep it real with you. Gang, last year they put SMU over Alabama. You think they gonna do a great job? I don't think they're gonna do a great job. The worst thing Alabama did was lose this game and put it on the CFP makers' hands. That's the worst thing y'all did. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's the worst thing y'all did. That's the worst, because y'all know what happened last year. Y'all know what happened.
Oklahoma, and they've come through with 4 ranked wins.
Oh,
Oklahoma's
man.
3. Now, to the Sooners' credit, they beat Tennessee on the road. They also obviously have that win head-to-head over Alabama on Saturday. The path of least resistance for this committee Tuesday night, Emily, is to go ahead and rank Oklahoma ahead of Alabama because there's going to be so much backlash if that doesn't happen. But if the committee uses the same logic it has used throughout the season in the Notre Dame versus Miami argument, then that head-to-head win Miami has over the Irish doesn't matter yet. So why does this Oklahoma-Alabama result, matter against the full body of work? I am not vouching against Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma is a playoff team. They're going to beat Missouri and LSU and get one of those at-large spots.
But we know Oklahoma not going nowhere. I'm gonna keep it real. They're not going to no national championship. So it's either between Georgia, Ohio State, and I'll give it to Texas A&M, but I don't trust Marcel Reed. I don't trust him. So it's either Georgia, Ohio State in the national championship. That's all I'm calling. Bro.
But I have not sold all my stock on Alabama. That was a game yesterday that, had it not been for 3 turnovers, Alabama wins and may win convincingly.
Brad, I love the way that he brought that up, right? Because he talks about the fact of the situation with Miami and Notre Dame, right? Mm-hmm. The head-to-head matchup seemed to not really matter.
Brad don't know ball.
This is exactly where I have disagreed with the committee all year long. Because for me, this is what this is about. We use these metrics. We use strength of schedule. We use a lot of different metrics to evaluate teams, and we don't pay attention to what's really important, which is winning the football games that are in front of them. I don't care what what they've done up until this point. I don't necessarily care what Alabama has done either, because when you look at it, you can compare their resumes pretty hand in hand, right? What is the advantage? It's got to be the head-to-head matchup. Mm-hmm. You can't make this about strength of schedule. You can't make this about anything other than the fact that Oklahoma walked into Tuscaloosa. This wasn't on a neutral field. Mm-hmm. It wasn't in Norman, Oklahoma. They went to Tuscaloosa and they beat Alabama and pretty much controlled the game from start to finish. I mean, it wasn't just that they had ups and downs. There were a bunch of lead changes. No, Oklahoma dominated this game. The score was much closer than what I'm saying, but again, they had control the entire time. So based off of that, watching the game play out, watching one team beat another on the road, Oklahoma needs to be ranked ahead of Alabama.
You know where the score was not very close? That is between the hedges, between Georgia and Texas. AP poll voters.
Oh, they talked about us. Finally, bro. Dang. It took y'all several weeks to talk about Georgia. Thank you. Finally.
I watched that game because Texas is down to number 17 in the rankings. So, Brad, what is the Longhorns' path to the playoff?
You need to talk about Texas, bro. Texas, it's over, gang. I told you 7:30, your season was over with. Your season's over with. You're done. Nepo kid, he's not the guy. You might as well if y'all got some transfers, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Texas. If y'all get some transfers, come over to Georgia. Hey, come here. We right here. We waiting for you. We right here. We just waiting. Come sit on the big dog. Come on, man. Go get to the G, man. Commit to the G. Come on, man.
Do they have a
you know what it is? You know what it is?
It's pretty dire, to be honest with you. I think Texas needs help, needs a lot of help. The loss to Florida really sticks out like a sore thumb right now. Florida's a bad team, lost by 31 to Kentucky. Although they played well against Ole Miss, still not a good team, not going to bowl season. But getting blown off the field late in the year like Texas did between the hedges, that's not a good look to the committee, especially when you're going to be in this 4 or 5 team at-large mix. I think the only way right now Texas can get to the playoff is it needs a Notre Dame loss. It needs a BYU loss before it plays Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship game.
But their season's over with. It don't matter who loses. Their season's over. It's over. You're not getting in the playoffs with 3 losses, gang.
Obviously, a Miami loss would obviously help because Miami's ahead of Texas, at least in our projected bracket. The only way a 3-loss Texas gets to this 12-team bracket.
But you're losing to us, and then you're losing to Texas A&M. Like I said, bro.
If we get a situation where there's a scenario where it's Texas versus maybe a 10-win Vanderbilt team for that final spot, you could make the argument.
You really should have had. I'm gonna count how many losses you should have had. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. You really should have 5 losses on the season.
For the Horns, despite having a worse record than Vanderbilt, considering the head-to-head win. Damian mentioned it. Head-to-head is important when all other factors are equal, and I think the committee would put Texas in over Vanderbilt. But a lot has to happen for that to come to fruition. And, I mean, we saw Texas get just out-muscled, out-physical at the line of scrimmage. And, I mean, Steve Sarkisian right now, 2-9 his last 11 games at Texas against top 6 teams, and he's 0-3 against Kirby. This is not a playoff team.
I'm going to steal a line from my guy B-Mac. I love to steal some of his quotes. We've heard it before. You're either looking for hell or you're looking for help. Texas needs all the help they can get. I think when we watched this matchup last night, we learned more about Texas than we did about Georgia. Now, I'm going to tip my cap. Georgia played a great football game. They won in the trenches. Gunnar Stockton played well defensively.
Gunnar Stockton for Heisman. Go argue with your mama.
A lot of things well. But when you look at the brand of football that Texas played, I look at the first snap on offense for Texas.
Come on, man. Like, you can't. 24 for 29, 229 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception that really shouldn't have been an interception, 29 rushing yards, rushed the TDs. He had 5 touchdowns, gang. Gunnar Stockton for Heisman, bro. Stop playing with that boy.
They throw a little bubble screen to Ryan Wingo. Gets tripped over his own feet for a 1-yard gain that should have been a first down. Then I look at a drive where Arch Manning threw 3 straight dimes, and all 3 dimes were dropped. Those are things that tell the committee this team is not ready for the moment. It's not just that they're not ready for the competition. They're not ready for the brightest stages. I mean, this was prime time between the hedges. It gets no bigger than this for an SEC matchup, and they just went out and proved that they were not ready. Arch Manning, he might not have played his best game, but he did a lot of things well that I thought contributed to winning. The guys around him did not support him. Again, Brad talked about it. They were pushed around at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football. Defensively, we went into this season thinking this was going to be the best defense in college football, and Georgia just had their way. Gunnar Stockton had his way with this defense. So we learned a lot about Texas. It's a lot of what we already thought, but it just confirmed Texas is not ready for this moment yet.
While we're throwing out quotes, how about Kirby Smart saying, quote, "You're not just getting checks here, we're hitting people." I mean, if that doesn't get more Kirby Smart, that is fantastic from him.
Typical
And
Kirby.
It's true. It's exactly what they're doing. It's exactly what we saw in the field. We were giving them a little bit of a hard time earlier in the season for just barely winning, for having to come back and win in these games.
Y'all always give us a hard time. Y'all always doubt us, gang. And we prevail every time. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Shut up.
Decisive victories for the guys.
It's Georgia against everybody, and that's how I like it. Georgia against the world. I take it. Every day, all day of the week.
Are they peaking now at the right time?
I think they are, because we talk about Kirby Smart and we say he's the best.
I'm telling you, boy, that D-line, boy, I'm telling you, that's the only thing we needed, bro. We needed our D-line to make pressure, and they making pressure, it's over. I'm telling you, it's over. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, just go ahead and give us the national championship. Just go ahead and give it to us. Just go ahead and give it. Go ahead. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you.
In-game adjuster that there is in college football. I'm going to take that a step further and say he is the best mid-season adjuster. He sits for the first 6 games, the first half of the season, and he evaluates and he learns about his team. He learns about his quarterback. He learns where they have some deficiency on their team. The second half, the back end of the season, is always when Georgia starts to get their roll on, when they start having these impressive type victories, when they start to show that certain teams aren't built for the moment the way that they are. They do it year in and year out at the right times. I mean, go back to last year. We saw them lose to Alabama.
Texas, we did not trail by 3. I'm going to keep it real with you. We did not trail by 3. I'm going to keep it real. We were leading the whole way. It was like, I think it was like 14 to 7 and 14 to 7.5. We did not get trailed, buddy.
Early in the year, we thought that they were dead and gone. End of the season, here comes Georgia storming their way back, winning an SEC championship without their starting quarterback. They do this every single year, and it falls on the shoulders of Kirby Smart and how he's able to make adjustments, how he's able to critique his own philosophy and not let the game pass him by like other coaches. I hate to throw you out there, Dabo Swinney. You're just not adjusting to the game around you. Kirby Smart does that better than anybody.
I'll say this, too. Georgia's 9-1. Having beaten some of the top-tier SEC teams. You look at Texas A&M, unbeaten right now, SEC's highest-ranked team.
We beating them. I want Texas A&M. Bring it on. Come on. I want y'all. Come on. Then Ohio State. And then if it's Alabama, I want all y'all. Come on. Come on. Bring it on. Come on. Come on. Let's do it.
They've played 7 of the SEC's 8 bottom-tier teams. They were down 27 points to South Carolina. Would Georgia fall behind by 4 touchdowns to a bad Gamecocks team? Probably not. I think Georgia right now is the SEC's best team. Probably going to be the SEC's best team at this month's end, despite not getting to Atlanta. Because if
Brad look like he know ball,
and some
like
crazy
that.
things happen elsewhere, it's going to be
Texas A&M. Just go ahead and give us the SEC championship. I can't wait.
Texas A&M in Alabama in Atlanta, and I think
I want to go, bro. I want to go to this game so bad, but I already know. I might look at it. I might buy some tickets. I might if we go to the SEC championship. I might buy tickets. I might.
Smart. That's great news.
Get that tickets.
You
I ain't gonna lie.
Essentially a conference championship weekend buy to rest your players, game plan for the first round, and Georgia will be ready with the first round home game. But as Damian has mentioned, I think Georgia is clicking on all cylinders at the right time. And Gunnar Stockton's a guy that should be in the Heisman conversation.
Yeah, it's been a little bit quiet around Gunnar Stockton because most of the Heisman conversation has been in the Big Ten, which is where we're going to go to next, with USC still staying alive with a win over Iowa. Of course, we're circling their next game.
Oh, my God. We're talking about USC. Skip. Come on, bro. It's like, we're talking about the ACC. Let me see what
team worthy of an at-large bid to put in two?
Like, come on, bro. Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pittsburgh. Come on, all these teams suck.
I would say no. I think Miami is creeping. They're trending in the right direction. But when you talk about a team that's dug.
CU, right?
Yeah, we out of here. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. We got what we needed. You know what I'm saying? Alabama K, Tennessee K, SEC K, till I'm in the grave. And I'm out of here, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.